with co-anchor Charles Noisewater, with reporter in the field Bill Witherspoon,
with co-anchor Steve Barker.
Hello and welcome. It's the 28th of January and this is news. I'm Steve Barker.
And I'm Charles Noisewater, welcoming you to Channel 9 News.
In news tonight, a Caribbean cruise ship goes helpless for 4 whole days, stuck in the middle of nowhere in the ocean, just off the coast of an island.
But first, a fight breaks out in southern Japan over the preservation of giant panda bears. The preservation programs are government-funded programs as of right now.
But some Japanese legislators feel that the programs might not be worth saving. Our on-the-scene reporter Bill Witherspoon is live in Japan right now with protesters. Dick, how's it going on out there?
Yes, thank you, Richard. I'm here live at the Japanese National Zoo among some of the most concerned protesters that have traveled across the world to come see what's going on with these giant fluffy panda bears that have come as far as South Africa and China. I am here with panda enthusiast Marco Yarek, who is unreasonably upset with all the commotion that's been going on with these giant fluffy panda bears. Marco, how do you feel about what's going on here?
You know, I've been a big panda enthusiast my whole life, Brad, and I gotta tell you, I've never been more outraged than I am right now.
Of course, of course. Of course you will think that they are worth saving, don't you?
Yeah, see, if it weren't for the big giant panda bears, we wouldn't have any other normal-sized panda bears out there. I think they're just a key part of our democratic society.
Of course. You being from Japan, I see you have the Hawks jersey. How does this relate to your love for pandas?
I love animals in general. Pandas are at the top of my list. Hawks maybe 4th or 5th. I dabble around the birds, but pandas are definitely at the top.
Of course. Well, thank you, Marco, for coming out and answering a couple questions for us. Steve, let me tell you, these guys don't mess around when it comes to panda bears. And I really caught the panda bear sickness. And one of the symptoms is a fever. And the only prescription is more panda bear.
Wow, John, looks like they really got you out there.
In other news, many civilians returned home this week after the abandoned cruise ship in the middle of the ocean was found. The civilians went 4 whole days without power or facility use.
That's right, Rick. They were on their way to a wonderful sunshine-filled week when all of a sudden, things weren't so peaceful.
Oh, precisely. Steve, the ship actually caught on fire during one of the moments where they lost power for a while there, and many civilians scared. But Samuel L. Jackson is there with one passenger from the ship. Steve?
Thanks, guys. I'm here live with cruise ship survivor Dill Harkinson to get the full story. Hey, Dill, can you tell us what happened out there?
Yeah. Oh, so it was, no later than 2:30, 3 o'clock when I was out there, and I was just laying down and taking my afternoon nap. Darlene went out with the kids, and I had already eaten, so I wasn't too particularly hungry. And I lay down, and just out of the corner of my eye, I look out the window, and here's a massive wave, I don't know, maybe 4 or 5 feet tall, and just before it hit the ship, the whole power went out, and the toilet just started shooting up water. And I ran to get Darlene and the kids, and what do you know, the next 3 days we're trading our cribbage cards for diapers for the kids, and it was a mess. People camping out on the deck there, and no pool use, no nothing. And if you wanted to go swimming, let me tell you, you were going to be with the sharks.
Wow, Dill, that sounds awful.
I've survived a lot of things in my life, but that right there, that was something.
I heard you mention something about a buffet. How was the food on the ship?
Oh, it was good while it lasted, but when people start freaking out and going everywhere, end of the world, ooh, everyone's going for the lobster.
Alright, well there you have it. Cruise ship survivor Dill, thanks for coming out.
Oh, always a pleasure to be on the news.
That's great.
I got it.
And there you have it. What really happened on the cruise ship. Now back to you.
Wow, yes. Thank you, Merlin. And just another incredibly heartwarming story.
It truly is. And before we go, some lucky bystanders were able to catch a free cat fashion show at the Algonquin Hotel in the heart of New York City. And I mean, boy, did we snag some photos for you. Let's take a look.
Wow. Those are some of the best dressed felines I have ever seen.
I've seen some very nice felines in my day.
Let me tell you.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's all we have for you tonight. Another thanks from Channel 9 News. I'm Steve Barker.
And I'm Gail Sumter reminding you that there will be another night.